How's it going, everyone? Anthony here with AnthonyAwaken.com and Awaken Outdoors, and today I'm coming to you from the happiest place on earth. I'm in my resort right now, but we are only minutes away from the happiest places on earth. And we've already spent a few days in the parks, and I'm super excited to bring you all along with me and let you know what bags are my favorites. So this is kind of like a which bag is best test. If you are not familiar with who I am, again, my name is Anthony, and I test all sorts of backpacks for everyday carry and outdoor adventures. So I brought a few of my favorites here to the parks in Disney World, and I am super excited to bring you all along with me. I've got everything from hip packs to backpacks, and I'm gonna show you all each of them and let you know which one has worked out to be best. But honestly, they're all great backpacks. I've used these for quite some time, and that's why I brought them. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get out of this hotel and let's get into the parks. The pack that I'm probably the most excited to have in here is the Topo Designs Rover pack, and this is also the same bag that I use whenever I'm traveling, just as like a quick in and out bag for a quick hotel visit. But this one right here is the Rover pack, again from Topo Designs, and it's got really good, comfortable backpack straps. I've got a couple of pins here for the trip that I'm on. These are for my wife and I's anniversary. And then right over in here, I've got water bottle pockets. This will not fit like a huge bottle like your Grail or anything like that, but just smaller bottles or little kind of slim items are perfect right in there. And then I'm really digging this top area right here. I've just got my keys in here right now, some hand sanitizer, receipts, and things like that. But this is really nice to be able to work out of super quick. And then right down in here, another quick grab and go pocket. And I've just got like some first aid stuff. I've got blister pads and moleskin and things like that for taking care of your feet while you're in here. And then right in here, it has been raining in typical Florida fashion. So right in here, you've got a drawstring closure on this one right here. And this is super nice. And then it's just a big kind of open area here on the inside. But this one right here, again, this is probably one of the ones that I'm the most excited about to have here in the parks. I've always loved traveling with Topo Designs packs, and this one is proving to be really good here in the parks. One other quick one, and I'm sure I will probably have this with me every single day. This is housing just my little video camera. This is the Blue Ridge Overland Gear bum bag. And if you're going into the parks and you're not carrying much other than just a few little things, this would be a fantastic option. Again, this one is the Blue Ridge Overland Gear bum bag. And right here, you can kind of see what that looks like on the inside. I've got like a hook and loop adapter right here, and I want to say that this one is from VanQuest Gear if you want to look it up, but there is some soft side Velcro on the inside that you can attach pouches to, and this one right here, this is a fantastic option. This will definitely reside in my main pack, or if we're going ultra light for the day and I just want to carry this will be a great option too. All right, everyone, we are ducking out of a park for just a little bit and we're on the Skyliner. Just look around at how awesome this is. Absolutely loving this. This is our first time riding it. Right now we're going over a highway and then we're gonna go back over a lake here in a little bit. But let's go on and get back to the backpack from today. This right here is the VERTX Long Walks 15-liter backpack. And honestly, this is probably my favorite pack from this, or for this trip.
This charming lakeside resort offers magical lounges and...
All right, so this is probably my favorite pack for this whole trip. Just kind of breaking down its features. There's this front stash pocket. That's where I'm keeping my poncho. This one is a one-wind poncho, really digging that. It's got a cinch strap. I'm also keeping my carabiner up here. That way, if I want to take my hat off, then I can. And then also there is this front grab and go pocket. I've just got some little first aid stuff, basically for feet, so moleskins, bandages, that kind of thing, some mints. And then here in the inside, this is just a big stash pocket, and we are stopping because it's raining a little bit, so I may get interrupted, but I'll try to go ahead and keep on. Right here is just basically a big dump pouch. You can use Velcro attachments if you want to hold things in here, but I've just got everything kind of shoved down in here. I've got my grail, I've got my little point and shoot camera, some snacks and that kind of thing. Now let's go ahead to the back of the pack, because that's what really makes this one special. This is a great, just kind of flexible backpack, so it molds to your back really well. Really good shoulder straps, a nice yoke right up here. You got a hydration bladder if you want to rock a hydration bladder while you're in here. And then there's this front pocket, and it's identical on both sides. I've got some hand sanitizer, and then I've got some liquid IV. And then to really round this pack out for comfort, it is really set up for hiking, and that's what I use it for back home. But it's got a sternum strap, and then you've also got this waist belt right here. And this is super nice for taking all that weight off of your shoulders, putting it onto your hips. Super awesome pack, really digging this one. Honestly, you could get away with not even bringing a backpack if you were just traveling light, especially if it was just you or you and your spouse or a friend or whatever. You could get by with this right here and just like a Grail water bottle. You could totally do that if you wanted to. But if you want something like a poncho, I would definitely recommend going ahead and bumping up to a backpack. And just while we have some time as well, we're taking a little ride, so we've got the time. All the backpacks that I'm showing, so the Topo, the VERTX, and the Recycle Firefighter, they all fit easily on anything that you're riding. Like we rode Space Mountain twice yesterday, and it was totally fine. None of these were too big. This one's like the middle of the road on size. The Topo is a little bit bigger, and then the Recycle Firefighter is a little bit smaller, and obviously this is right around your waist. So you can ride anything. Big Thunder Railroad was a little bit uncomfortable with this because you kind of gotta keep yourself sturdy in there with your knees and your legs. But I mean, this didn't dig too bad. And I mean, you could always shove it to the side too. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and we'll discuss the Recycle Firefighter 12-hour bag. This is the smallest out of all three of the backpacks. This one is 12 liters, and then the VERTX Longlocks 15 is a 15 liter, and then the Topo Designs Rover Pack is a 20. So this one right here is the smallest. So this one right here is gonna fit on all of your rides and your storage compartments a whole lot easier. So this one right here would be good for rides like Soarin', I wanna say Mission Space, that was another one. And I can't remember, there were a few tight rides. So this one right here is definitely gonna be your best bet for that, then followed by the VERTX Longlocks 15. They're about the same size, but let's go ahead, let's talk about the Recycle Firefighter 12-hour bag. I'm gonna show you all through its features and all of that, and then we'll kind of do the wrap up on this. All right, so this backpack, as well as being the smallest and the easiest to put in like the storage compartments, this one also has the most organization. And also this is a really nice blaze orange liner, but right here you've got a big pocket, and then you've got two smaller ones right here. This one right here is fantastic for a phone. So this one right here is an iPhone 14 Pro, so it fits that perfect. And then on the inside right here, you've got a clamshell opening system. So this is really nice because you can lay it out and you can see everything all at once here. And just in here, well, before I tell you about the loadout, let's go ahead and we'll finish this up. You've also got two more mesh organizers right here, and this comes in handy a lot. I've actually been putting my little video camera up in here, and then just like snacks and whatnot down here. But yes, this is a very comfortable backpack. I use this one for a lot of everyday carry back home. But this one has proved to be a big or a good park bag as well. Now, the loadout does not change based on these packs, so everything was really nice as far as consistency between my load weight and everything, but you know, it organizes a little bit different. But as far as my park loadout, right here is a Creek Stewart dry bag, and this has been really handy. This is spare batteries for my cameras and battery banks and things like that in here. I've also put my wallet and whatnot in here because this is at the bottom of my bag. It's cinched up, hard to get to. Next up is the One Wind ultralight rain poncho. Really dig this. This is about the same size as a US military poncho that I'm used to wearing, but this one is ultralight, and as you can tell, it fits a very compact kit like this. I've also went ahead and included another dry bag, so any camping dry bag will work. This one just happens to be from Helicon Tex. And then in my Matador camera base layer, I have just my little point and shoot camera that I brought along. Bonus points if you can figure out what this is. I've got everything taped over so that it is a mystery to most people. Most people think that this is a film camera, but it's not. So if you can guess it, let me know in the comments, but you should or will be seeing a lot of photos from this trip. It's been a very photogenic place. There we go. The Grail GeoPress, this one is the 24-ounce version. Really dig this in the parks. I use one of these every day back home anyways, so it was a no-brainer to bring it, and I just love that green and orange colorway on this one. Now let's go ahead, let's get all of this buckled back up, and then I will show you all the rest of the contents in the front. Now diving into the front contents here, again, the layout may change depending on the bag, but the loadout for the parks has been the same. So I've just got kind of my cheat sheets on what to go and do, and all of my maps right here in just a gallon-sized freezer bag. And then this right here was picked up at Animal Kingdom today. This is the Wilderness Explorer's Handbook, and this one is from the movie Up. That is my wife and I's favorite movie. We went and watched this the day after we got engaged, and so it's always been a really special one. In here, you can see baggies kind of are the thing when you're running through security and everything. It just makes it a little bit easier for them. So I've just got one of these like Colgate toothbrush things, some Bucky's chapstick, and some mints, and then some hand sanitizer right here. And then these are dude wipes right here. And that is really nice for just when you're in the parks, not just for bathroom stuff, but also for wiping your face and your hands. And then spare baggies. Again, you can tell baggies are the trend here. This right here, kind of hard to see, but this is a glasses keeper right here. I've actually not needed that, and I've just not reached for it. Next up is foot related stuff. So I've got a spare pair of socks right here. Again, kind of hard to see, but I've got those, and then I've got blister pads and moleskin. And then let me see, a little Helicon Tex first aid kit. This has everything from bandages to more moleskin and butterflies, quick clot. And this one is just my everyday carry. First aid kit. I carry this back home all the time. Love that one. Typically resides in my pocket, but it resides in here for now. iPhone 14 Pro, as you've seen, and I've hardly reached for this except for the My Disney Experience app. And then just a spork in case I don't get one at a quick service meal, then I've got it here. And this one right here is plastic as well. That way it does not set off any alarms. All right, everyone, so let's wrap this video up. I am coming back from a long day in the parks, and I just finished testing the last bag of this trip in the parks. And it has been a lot of fun switching between these, and I'm sure you're wondering which bag is best, because this is a which bag is best test, right? Well, honestly, that's a really hard one to figure out because they're all really good bags. But if I had to go ahead and break it down for you all, if you want maximum organization, go ahead and go with the Recycle Firefighter 12-hour bag. That one has fantastic Fantastic organization. If you want something that can double as like a regular travel bag, as a laptop bag, and things like that when you're back home, go with the Topo designs. That's a really good backpack as well. I had wanted that backpack for a long time, and my wife actually bought that one for me for my birthday. So shout out to her, that was awesome. And then the VERTX Long Walks 15. That is a super, super awesome backpack for outdoor adventures, hiking, fishing, and things like that. So if you're wanting to get into that stuff, or you're already into that stuff, it's a great park bag. It's very comfortable. And in fact, that was the most comfortable of all the bags on this trip. So again, just kind of look at them, look at what your price and your budget is going to allow, and then just go from there. You cannot go wrong with any of them, and it just comes down to your preference and your budget. But in the meantime, go ahead, just like I've done, go ahead and plan an adventure of your own. Get out there. Don't stress too much about the gear, but I do hope that this little video has helped you all in some way to pick the best bag for Disney. And if you enjoy these which bag is best test, let me know, because this is really fun. Maybe we'll do some more for hiking or for everyday carry or things like that. But in the meantime, get out there. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.